The cornerstone of the Declaration of Independence, primarily written by Thomas Jefferson and adopted by the Continental Congress on July 4, 1776, is that all men are created equal. Based on that premise, there are inalienable rights, including the right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The new government is then obliged to lay a foundation on principles that are most likely to ensure safety and happiness, as well as organize the government in a way that facilitates those goals. I'm sure most of you are aware of the proposed Mountain Valley Pipeline that is to be built through Monroe County, West Virginia. But are you really aware of what is happening to our friends, neighbors, and family who will be affected directly as a result of building of this 42-inch pipeline? I want to tell you about one of these people in the county being directly affected by this pipeline. She is one among many, not just in this county, but all through West Virginia. This lady is a retired school teacher. She was born and raised in Monroe County. She has chosen to live here where she was raised and near her sister, who is in her 90s. It happens her home is very near where the MVP will descend off Ellison's Ridge and go across Hands Creek at the head of the narrows of Hands Creek. The MVP is going to build an access road right through her front yard, not very many feet from her home. They've done surveyed and staked the area. The road will run around and down beside her house, only a few feet from her well. This whole field is a wetland area. It was tiled many years ago. If this tile is disturbed, this area will be devastated and these homes will be in danger of water damage. If these tiles in this area are disturbed or crushed by the heavy equipment used in construction of this road or the hauling in of equipment, this whole area could become a swampy area again. Now, do you think MVP is going to restore all of this as it once was? No, there's no way that can be done once it's destroyed. It will never be the same. This area here is near the creek and is a wetland area, as you can see. This is the area where the pipeline will cross Hands Creek at what's called the first ford. You can see the stakes and ribbons at this point. Notice that the ribbon here says wetland. This is the first ford in the narrows of Hands Creek. And as you can see in these pictures, that MVP has staked out to put the access road right straight through the creek right at this point. This is what it looks like when they build an access road across a creek. You can see the devastation. There's no way they can return this to its natural state, as you see it here. They may tell you that, but it's not true. The Mountain Valley Pipeline will cross Hands Creek at this point. As we look back up through this field, where the pipeline access road will be built, you can see here that it is a wetland. Just stop and think what this would be like for the lady that lives in this house. The constant racket of big trucks, changing gears, roars of motors, smell of diesel fumes, the jarring of the earth. And the sad part is that she has no right to stop it. The FERC says it is for the public good. They can come in, this big corporation, and take her property by eminent domain, build this pipeline to transport this gas to be shipped out of the country to China. Governor Justice just said it was going to China, and they say it is for the public good. The only ones that it's good for is the big corporations, EQT, to get rich. Is this for the good of this lady who wants to live the rest of her life on her property in peace and enjoyment? No, this is taking her rights, as stated in the Constitution of the United States, away from her. It is a big corporation coming in and taking her land to use for their gain. This is not right. It's a criminal act. It's a crime against the citizens of this country. Why is this being allowed to happen in this country? America is a free country to be governed for and by the people. What happened to our freedom? As a people, it is being taken away by big corporations. Are we going to take action to stop this, or are we going to sit back and let this happen to our friends, family, and neighbors? Any of us could be the next victims of this type of crime. This is a crime being committed against the citizens of this country, and it is being committed in the name of public good.